Hi everyone, welcome to your daily yoga practice here with me, Korrie. This one is short but sweet, intended to waken throughout the whole body, something you can do daily. When you are ready, I'll meet you on your mat in some comfortable clothes. Let's begin. Kicking off our practice here, we'll focus a few moments on breath work. Taking a pose that feels good in your body. Perhaps it's like me here on the mat, coming into child's pose. Toes to touch, glutes to heels, round out your shoulders, shake it out, and then start to lower the chest down. Choosing to be active here, I'm on the tips of my fingers. A variation that you could try alternatively is puppy dog, demonstrated in the top corner. When you're ready, start to breathe deeply in through the nose, expand, fill up, and then gently exhale, let it go. Keep breathing as slowly as you can, inhalations entering through the nostrils, and then gentle exhales, leaving that same way. Feel the shoulder blades as they hold you here. Allow the glutes to sink a little bit deeper for one more breath. And then inhaling your way up first to tabletop and then transitioning downward facing dog. With your next inhale, come onto your tippy toes in your down dog. Exhale, lower the heels. Again, inhale onto the tippy toes. Exhale to lower them down. One more time, saying hello to the back sides of the legs. Notice how this feels. Continue to gaze through the thighs. And then begin to make your way to the top of your mat, taking tiny little steps. Eventually landing into a forward fold. Find an inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to release. With a generous bend in the knees, inhale, stand up all the way, swoop the arms high. Exhale, hands to touch in front of heart center. Breathe in, reach the arms all the way up, look up. Breathe out, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to plant your hands, stepping your feet back to a high plank position before lowering the knees to the earth for support. Moving through our modified Vinyasa, exhale, lower the chest. Inhale, shine the heart high, toes are untucked. And then tucking the toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. We've got 4 more Sun Salutations to move through. Take a moment here to connect with your breath. And then in your own pace, when you're ready, onto your tippy toes, make your way to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhaling again to a halfway lift, exhaling to release. Ground in those feet, bend the knees, inhale, stand up, reach up. Hands come to touch overhead and then breathe out to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms high, look up, exhale, hinge, lower all the way down. Inhale to halfway lift, exhale, plant your hands, again stepping back for our Vinyasa. Option to keep the knees lifted or lower down like last round. When you're ready, breathe out, lower into your Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, meeting us in downward facing dog. Nice work. Take a couple breaths, and then we've got 3 more of these to do, really waking the entire body up, getting the heart rate moving perhaps, really connecting breath to movement. Coming to the top of your mat when it feels good. And then inhale to a halfway lift, exhaling to fold. Taking up even more space here as you stand up, reach up, maybe a little back bend. Breathe out as hands come to heart center. Again, inhale, reach up, squeeze those shoulder blades. Exhale, forward fold, smoothly come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plant your hands, stepping or hopping back to a high plank position. Taking your Vinyasa of choice, eventually meeting in downward facing dog. Amazing work, still guided by the breath. Strong inhales, intentional exhales. We do it again. Coming to the top of your mat in a way that feels good in your body, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling to soften, and then inhaling to stand. Where can you grow bigger here? Exhaling, hands to heart center. Again, breathing in, reach up, look up. Breathe out, lower all the way back down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale to plant those hands, hopping or stepping to the back, taking your 4th Vinyasa of our time together here. Meeting us in downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Big exhale. And then finding your way with an inhale breath to the top of your mat for our final Sun Salutation. Grounding into those heels, halfway lift, exhaling to fold. Inhale, stand up, sweep those arms high, gaze up, maybe crack a smile. Hands to heart center, breathe out. Inhale, reach all the way up, exhale, come all the way down. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhaling to plant the hands, stepping the feet back here in high plank position, hinge forward, exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, shine the heart high, exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Amazing work. Now with our breath and body connected, we'll start to get into the hips a little bit. With your next inhale, reach the right leg up to our three-legged dog. Hips are square to the earth. And then start to stack in the hips, right one on top of the left, bend your right knee, continue gazing to the left leg. Round into the ankle if that feels good. Continuing to breathe here with your next exhale, square off the hips, step your right foot all the way to the top of your mat, coming into warrior two. Both feet grounded, hips here face the left side, focusing on feeling them really opening up here. Arms to your T shape. Exhaling to sink a little bit deeper. Wake up those feet. Really root them as much as you can, evenly grounding you. And then stay as deep as you can here in your base as we start to reverse our warrior, flipping your right palm and then slide the right arm back like you were painting the sky. Beautiful. Deep breaths in and out. Feel the right side body stretch. And then straighten into the right leg. As you inhale, arms to your T shape, start to hinge forward, coming into triangle pose. So we have two straight legs here. Right hand down to the earth, left arm and gaze up. Stacking into your shoulders, trying to do the same with your hips. Big inhales, big exhales. Take any support you need. And then hands come down to the ground, framing your right foot. Send the right foot back, taking a vinyasa, maybe this time with one leg flying in the air. Meeting us in downward facing dog. Notice the back sides of your legs. How are things changing? Again, into our hips with an inhale, reach the left leg to three-legged dog. And then mindfully start to stack and open up. Left hip on top of the right, bend the left knee, round out into the ankle. Gaze to the right leg. Beautiful. Next exhale, square off the hips, step the left foot all the way through to the top. Inhale, come up to your warrior two. Take a moment to notice your hips facing the right side. Make sure your left knee is tracking over the left ankle, both feet evenly grounded, supporting your body. Sinking a little bit deeper if you can, because you can. Nice work. Now preparing to reverse our warrior, flipping into the left palm and then sweep it across the sky like you are painting. Allow your right hand to go anywhere that feels good for you. Feel the stretch in the left side body. And then when you're ready, straighten into the left leg. Inhale, arms to a T shape, transition to your triangle, hinge forward, left arm down, right arm up. Perhaps gazing to the right hand. Beautiful work. Next exhale, hands frame your left foot, sending your left foot back, taking a vinyasa, again maybe with that left leg into the air. Choice is yours. We meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath. Scan your body. Notice what you feel. Coming back to the right side, inhale, three-legged dog, right leg into the air. Exhale, knee to nose. Again, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Last time, inhale up, exhale, knee to nose, and then hold. Nice work. Breathe out, step it down for crescent lunge. Hips facing forward, arms lift high. Just here one time today. If you need extra support, lower that left knee to the earth. Really firing up into the right thigh. Strong, intentional fingers here. Beautiful. Next exhale, lower the hands to the earth. We're coming to pyramid pose. Straightening into the right leg, pop the left leg a little bit closer. Hips are square. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to hinge, come down. Really feeling a generous stretch on the back side of the right leg. Option to have your hands on the ground for support or on the hips like I'm demonstrating here. Amazing work. With your next breath out, hands down to the ground, stepping both feet back into high plank position, where you have the choice to move through a vinyasa. Meeting us in downward facing dog. Reconnect with a deep and mindful breath in and out before we come to the left side. Left leg lifts all the way up, exhaling knee to nose. Breathe in, lift the left leg, exhale, knee to nose. Last one. Inhale, lift the left leg, exhale, knee to nose, hold, squeeze here. And then with control, step the foot down, coming to crescent lunge. Hips face forward, generous bend into that left knee. Big breaths in and out to sink you closer to the ground. Amazing work. Next, exhale, hands frame your left foot as you pop the right leg in a bit closer, 2 straight legs, setting up for pyramid pose. Again, acknowledging the backside of the left leg. Hands can either be on the ground for support or on your hips like I am demonstrating. Breathe into whatever you are feeling. Just here for a moment longer. Amazing. Use your next exhale to place your hands onto the ground. Step both feet back, high plank position. Last vinyasa here today. Hinge forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, shine the heart high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now coming back to how we started, inhaling to lift the heels. You're on your tippy toes. Exhale to lower them down 2 more times. Still in downward facing dog, just really lengthening into the back side of the legs, noticing how perhaps the space has changed. Now stepping your feet 1 foot distance closer and as wide as your mat, we're shortening in our stance here. Send the right hand towards your left leg. Anywhere that feels good, catch on. We're trying to really stretch into the back side of the legs while opening up, twisting in the torso. Nice. Undo this by exhaling, send your right hand forward and then left arm to your right leg, twist. Just finding a stretch, opening up. Keep those heels grounded. 1 more inhale. Exhale to come back before we lower to a comfortable seated posture. Take a moment to settle into a place that feels good for you. Lengthen in the spine, round out the shoulders, and then allow the eyelids to soften. 1 hand lands on your heart, 1 onto your stomach. As you inhale, feel the beat of your heart. Your lungs expand. As you breathe out, feel the softness wash over your body. Taking a moment here to connect with this breath, inviting the intentional inhales and exhales to come with you off of your mat. Scanning your body, noticing how it feels, allowing your inhales to invigorate you, and your exhales to soften every muscle, every joint. With your next inhale, release your hands from your body, reach them all the way up to the sky. Breathe out as they come to touch in front of heart center. Eyes remain closed as we draw the thumbs to the center of the forehead, our third eye. This place of intuition, tuning in, finding gratitude for leading you here to your mat today, asking your intuition, your breath, and your mindfulness to guide you as you move forward. Bowing forward. Namaste.